start my recording. Welcome to the Email Builder. My name is Judy Miller. We're going to watch a few slides first, look at a few slides, then we're going to get right into the software. And again, I'll be entertaining questions. I'll be sending you the recording around lunchtime. That's how long it takes me to get it formatted. And I'll make sure that I get that recording out to you with any of the goodies that I tell you about during the webinar. So with your Infusionsoft application, you do have access to our Help Center. Our Help Center is located at help.infusionsoft.com. Hold on for a second because I have to cough. Sorry about that. I got something in my throat. I had a cough. So with your Infusionsoft application, you have access to our Help Center. Our Help Center is located at help.infusionsoft.com. You can go there anytime, 2 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and you have access to the user guide, our tech support numbers, access to Mastermind, or to register for any more of the basic training webinars. If you go to our help.infusionsoft.com and click on the webinar tab, there's basic training where you can register for more of these kind of trainings, or you can click on Mastermind, and that's more upper level training that will take you deeper and further in Infusionsoft, and those recordings are right there on that screen, so you don't even have to leave the screen or register for anything. So that's awesome. Now, I know a lot of you people come to my webinars to see my new grandbaby because I wasn't here about 3 weeks ago because I was having a new baby. He was born 3 weeks ago today at 4:52. His name is Bennett Cruz. And the most latest picture is the one I took yesterday with the little Jeep outfit on. He's super cute. It's really exciting to have a new little grandbaby. They smell so good. They smell just like baby powder. And that's Bennett. So I just wanted to introduce him to you. Lots of people come to my webinars to see my grandkids growing up. So that's Bennett Cruz. Super, super cute. I hope you think so too. So a lot of people come to my webinar, today's webinar, thinking that we're going to do a campaign. And we will be working on a campaign, but we'll be working on a campaign at tomorrow's webinar. Today we're working on an email broadcast. The good thing to know is you do need to know how to create an email template in order to use it in the campaign builder, because you are going to be able to save templates and grab them and drag them into the campaign builder. So you are going to need to know how to do this before coming to tomorrow's anyway, so it's good that you're here. So let me show you the difference. An email broadcast. It's a one-time email that you send off to your entire group, like if you're sending off your newsletter, or it's Valentine's Day and you just want to send a Valentine's Day greeting, you send it out to your whole group. Or it may be an email that you're sending out just to a targeted group of people. Today's Wednesday. I have a ballet class at 6 o'clock. I'm going to ask everybody not to come today because it's going to rain. We're going to have a bad flood flash rain this afternoon, and I want everybody to be safe. So I may just look for the people that come to my Wednesday class at 6 o'clock and send them a specific message not to come to today's class, and we'll reschedule. Or it may be reminding them that we have an open house today at 6 o'clock, and I hope that they'll all come and bring a friend. That's a one-time email that you send out to either your whole group or just a specific portion of your group. A campaign's a little different, but campaigns do have emails in them. A campaign is a series of emails that are connected by timers, maybe 2 days, 3 days, 5 days, 1 week, and they automate your follow-up. So they're connected, they're automated, they take place, and it happens in the campaign builder, but they are emails. And there may be some tasks involved in that too. It may be an email, 2 days later a task, 2 days later an email, 2 days later an appointment. We're going to learn about that tomorrow, but again, there are emails in a campaign builder. Today we're focusing on just the specific email and sending off that broadcast to a specific group of people, but they kind of play off each other. So the awesome things you're going to be learning today. I'm going to show you how to edit a template. We have templates already created for you. How to add images and pictures. Some broadcast ideas I already gave you. It may be 4th of July. It may be an open house. It may be that you want to tell people, remind people not to come to a specific meeting. But some ideas about why to send a broadcast. How to send a broadcast to your entire list, everybody, like your newsletter, or how to send a broadcast to just a specific group of people. And I have a specific group of 3 people that I want to send it to. I'm going to show you all that right now in our webinar. So our email builder, super easy to use. You can create multiple templates. So here's a fun tip. You may have 3 businesses. You may do newborn baby pictures. You may do wedding pictures, and you may do classes on photography. So you have 3 separate businesses, and you have 3 separate banners, and you want 3 separate templates. With Infusionsoft, you can make as many templates as you want to with different banners on them that highlight your different business. So the newborn banners for the newborn pictures, the wedding banners for the wedding pictures, and there's a picture of you taking a picture with your camera for the camera photography classes. You can make lots and lots of different templates. They're mobile optimized, so they look really good on a tablet and a cell phone. You can use the templates in the campaign builder. If you save them as a template, you can just use those in the campaign builder so you don't have to recreate it. And it's fun. I don't know if you think this, but it's super, super fun when you're creating something for your business because it's yours and it's exciting and you own it and you get to do whatever you want to do. If I want to put a picture of my grandson in my email, I can do that because it's my business. So it's super, super fun. I hope that you guys think it's fun too. Let me get into the Infusionsoft app and show you how it's done. So I'm just going to open up my application. And I'm going to get off the network and get on, there we go, my Ethernet, so my computer is faster. So when you open up your Infusionsoft application, you're going to land on your dashboard. And to get to the email builder, even if you're just playing around, if Christine's saying, I'm not ready to send a broadcast yet, but I just want to play around with my software, I just want to build out my first template. Awesome, you're going to go to the same place. We're going to hover over the Infusionsoft logo, come to the marketing section, down to emails and broadcasts, and click it one time. When you do, there's going to be a big blue button right in the middle that says Get Started, and we're going to click that one time. And this is where you'll land every single time. I'm going to turn on my highlighter. It's really fun to use this. And you're going to see that it lands on your gallery. Your gallery has templates in there that are already created for you, like MailChimp, like Constant Contact, and that could be your starting point. Oh, I like this one. I like the way this one's set up. That looks mostly like what I'm already doing. I'm going to use that as my starting point. Or you can come over here to the Actions button and start from scratch with a blank template. If you've already sent out an email, it would automatically go into your previously sent bucket. If you've been working on an email template and your dog needs to go out or the UPS guy comes over or you leave without finishing it, it's okay. If Infusionsoft stops or shuts down, it will automatically take that email and put it into the drafts bucket. So you never have to be worried about losing it because it will always save what you have done right now. Awesome, awesome. And if you click on Save as a Template, it'll put it in the My Templates bucket, and that's how you'll have access to that email inside of the Campaign Builder. So really, really easy. People used to go, I can't find the email I was creating. It's going to be in one of these buckets. So you'll always be able to find it. It will be really easy to find it. Let me pause for a second, get a drink of water. So I'm going to start with a template. I can scroll down and I can peruse all the templates and decide which one I like the best, or I can always come to Actions and I can create a blank email from scratch. But I'm going to use this one that says the Pine Collection. I can take a look at it by hitting the little eyeball. If I hit the eyeball, it will show me the template on a tablet and also on a cell phone. Just like that. I like this one, so I'm going to hit Use Template. When I hit Use Template, Infusionsoft's going to open up a new screen, and that's my new template right there. And you'll see that something slid down. That little slider is how you can change who this email is coming from. If you have a newborn baby business, picture taker business, and a wedding photos and a class, you may not want to use all the same from email addresses. It may be from newbornbabies.com and teachingiPhonephotography.com. You can change where those emails are coming from just by clicking on that little pencil, the little arrow going down. You can choose any of your users, or you can pick other. And I can put whatever business I want here, and I'm going to put Infusionsoft. And then I can put whatever email address. Now, you know when you get a website, you can get info at Instant Marketing, info at Infusionsoft.com. Or you may have an admin that works in Texas that answers all your emails. So if anybody replies to this specific broadcast, I want it to go to my Gmail account. So I'm just going to put my Gmail account right there. Hit save, and now you can see that email is coming from Infusionsoft, and it forwards, if anyone forwards it or replies back, heyjudemiller@gmail.com. I'm not going to talk about recipients till we send a broadcast, and you always want to make sure you change the subject line. So I'm just going to put hello and welcome. I'm going to put a comma, and then I want to put their first name in here because we've done studies with Infusionsoft and found that people will open emails more when their first name is in the title or in the subject. So I'm going to come to this little merge button to the right of the title, the subject field. I'm going to click on most common because it's going to bring up all the different fields that I have access to. I'm going to pick most common, first name, and now this subject line is going to say, hello and welcome, Bradley. Hello and welcome, Chandra. Hello and welcome, Judy, whatever the first name is. If you don't have the customer's first name or the contact's first name, it will automatically default to friend. Now I want to get rid of this slider right now. I don't want it to hinder what I see. So I'm going to hit this little arrow right here that says details, and I'm just going to push that up, kind of like pushing up a mini blind. Now I'm going to start from the top, and you see the top says generic enterprises. I don't want that image, so I'm going to click on it, and I'm going to hit the delete button. And now that image is gone. If you look all the way over to the left, there's a toolbar, and that toolbar is our design toolbar. We can change the color of the heading or of the text. We can change the hyperlink color. So if we put in a link that says click here to find out more, we can change that hyperlink color. Just by clicking on that blue button, I'm going to make mine red. We can also change the background color to our email, just like that. I usually like to keep mine a light gray, so keep it to white. And you can change your email position to left or center just by clicking on position. Now, I'm sure that Pine Collection, unless you live in Flagstaff, Arizona, is probably not your logo. And it's not my logo. So I want to get rid of it and put in my logo, my Infusionsoft logo. And how to do that is just click on the image. And as soon as you do, you'll notice to the left the toolbar changes. I can edit this image, or I can change this image. I want to change it, so I'm going to click Change Image. Uh-oh, now you see a preview of my car I just got. I can scroll down, and I can choose the image that I want. I think I'm going to do my Club Infusionsoft. And when I click in it, my image will appear just like that. Once I put in my image, I can make it bigger or smaller just by hovering over the little size line. I can link it to my website if I'd like to. Always put in a description, so this is Club IS, and then I can change the alignment to left, right, or center. But I'm just going to leave it like that. It looks awesomely good. Now you'll see the next part says section header, and I'm going to hover over that, and I'm going to change it to Get My Ideas Now. You can type in whatever you want. If you have emails that are already created, Microsoft Word, or in MailChimp, or Aweber, anywhere you have emails already created, you can copy those emails and just paste the content right here. I'm just going to add some information. Get these great ideas to send great newsletters. Just click Newsletters. Just click here and get them now. Now I have a clickable link. It says just click here. So I'm going to make a clickable link so that they can click on that link and get those ideas right now. I'm going to highlight, just click here and get them now. You can highlight whatever content you want. I'm going to come up to this blue floating edit bar, and I'm going to hit the chain link fence. And when I hit the chain link fence, it says URL. So if I want to direct them to a blog post or a landing page, I can do that, but I want to give them a free report. I'm giving them some free ideas. So I'm going to come to this little arrow going down, come down to File Download and click it one time. And now I get to choose what file I want to give them that they can download. If I don't have a file already added, I just hit Upload New File. You'll go to your file on your computer, scoop it up, and put it inside Infusionsoft, and it will hold it in Infusionsoft Server. I already have mine, so I'm going to come to Choose File, and I'm going to find my ideas. 5 fun newsletter ideas. There it is. Now, if I send this broadcast out to 100 people, and I want to track who actually downloaded the ideas because those people are more engaged than the people that didn't, I can tag them by clicking on this little tag button, and I'm going to put downloaded ideas. If the tag was not created, I could create it right on the fly just by typing it in and hitting create. But I already have this one. So I'm going to hit download ideas and hit done, insert link, and now I created a clickable link. Because I made it red in my design, it should be red, and it is, yay! So now in my email it says, get my ideas now. And if they click on that link, it will open up that PDF and they can download it to their desktop, and they have 5 new newsletter ideas just like that. For me, as an Infusionsoft user, I can check and see how many people have the tag downloaded ideas and see how many people are really connected to that email and really engaged. Scrolling down a little bit further, there's a dividing line. If I click on the dividing line, I can make it wider or smaller or bigger by looking to the toolbar on the left, and I can change the color by clicking in the block and changing the color. I'm going to keep it green because green is kind of my theme right now. Then if we look underneath the dividing line, you'll see there's an image. If you want the image and you want to change it, just click on it, hit change image, and I'm going to put a picture of my new car right there. I just got it on Sunday. Super, super cute. And I ordered it all online, guys. It was really scary. They delivered it to my house on the top of a truck, and it scared the heck out of me. But I can add my image. If I click on the image, I can also edit and put effects if I want to put content on top of that image. And I can come to the right and I can change my section header. Check this out. Learn more is just a clickable link, so I can highlight it. Come to my little chain link fence right here, and I can insert a link if I want to redirect them or give them some free, if I want to give them the free report again. Scrolling down a little bit more, there's another dividing line. Here's a trick. I don't remember the size of this dividing line or the color, but I want to recreate that same one. How would I do that and make the line exactly the same each time? Let me show you. I'm going to delete this dividing line. I'm going to come up to this dividing line, and instead of throwing it away, I'm going to make a duplicate. And then I'm going to grab the duplicate and put it right underneath. Trying to get it in the right spot. Come on. There it is. And now it's the same exact line and same exact color as the one above. Then there's another article. If I want to add the article, I can add the article. If I decide I don't want anything there, no content, I can just hit the trash can and get rid of it by hitting delete. But I may want to put a video. How do I add things to this email? Well, all the way to the left under the design button, there's a blocks button. And when you click on the blocks button, all these blocks will appear, and those are your building blocks for adding more to this email. I want to add a video under this green dividing line. Find video, grab it, drag it where I want it, let it go. Now the toolbar on the left changes, and I get to put in the URL for the video I want to add. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to YouTube. I'm going to pick something that's really will have no bad pictures with it. So since it's going to be 105 today, do you want to build a snowman? I bring up the video I want, and I can either come down to the share button and grab the URL here, or I can come up to the very top of the screen in my address bar and just copy that URL. Super, super easy. If you're using Wistia, get the link from Wistia. If you're using Vimeo, get the link from Vimeo. Whatever platform you're using to hold that video for you, just grab that URL and then paste it right here in your toolbar. Once you do, your video will appear. You can make it bigger or smaller just by doing the toggle button, and you can add content underneath it. If I want to know if people clicked on the video or not, I can even tag that link and I can put clicked on video. Now I can check if I sent out a broadcast and I put in a downloadable file and a video and I tagged both of them and I go check and people did both. They downloaded the ideas and they clicked on the video. Wow, those people are really engaged. I might send an offer to them and maybe invite them to one of my webinars because they're really interested in my stuff as opposed to the people that don't have any tags. Scrolling down further, there's a shop collection. Now that's a button. We can put a downloadable link in that button and give them another chance to get the ideas. Or we may put an offer, register for my webinar. As soon as I click on that button, the toolbar on the left changes. I can change the name of the button, get ideas again, or second chance. Let me put second chance. I can change the text and the style of the button. I can change the color of the button, and I want to keep it kind of a green color. And then I can choose the type. Again, I'm going to choose File Download, and I'm going to find that same Let the Games Begin, and I'm going to give them the same tag that they downloaded my ideas. So I gave them 2 chances. One here, and one down here. Again, there's another dividing line. Just going to make this a little smaller and get the same green. And there's my email so far. Super easy so far. Now I'd like to put a signature. If you'll notice in the blocks, there's a signature snippet. I can take that signature, move it all the way down to the bottom. And what that signature is going to do is it's automatically going to bring up my signature in my profile. So if we take a look and preview this by hitting the preview button, you'll notice that my signature appears on the bottom because I'm the owner of all the contacts. I'm the only person inside of my app. One signature per user. Now the reason this is cool is if you're a realtor and you own a brokerage and you have 17 different people using Infusionsoft and 17 different real estate agents, and you send off one email a week with a recipe of the week, and you want it to come from the owner of that person, you don't want them all to come from Judy Miller. It automatically defaults to contact owner. So as soon as we send out that broadcast, Chandra's people would get Chandra's signature. Renee's people would get Renee's signature. Kyle's people would get Kyle's signature. And Judy's people would get Judy's signature. But you can say, okay, I'm sending this one out. I'm the broker. I want them all to come from just me. Or you can say, you know what? I don't like that signature. I want to create my own signature. Awesome. Just come to the toolbar, grab a text, add it where you want it, and then I'm going to put thank you. I always make the second letter big. See? And you can make your own signature per email template. So you're not held, hostage to the one signature that's in there. Awesome. Awesome. I also want to grab the social media snippet, and I want to add social media. When I grab the social media snippet and I add it to my screen, you'll notice that it's gray. And gray means it's not set up right. It's not set up yet, not right yet. So what I need to do is come to my toolbar on the left, and I just need to go to Facebook and copy and paste the URL for Facebook. If I want to do Twitter, copy and paste Twitter. And then if I want more, I just hit the plus sign, and maybe I want Pinterest. So I add my Pinterest, and then I want LinkedIn. When you add them and you create a new template, those don't stay inside Infusionsoft. So it'd be good to just go get all your URLs, put them on a Microsoft Word or an Excel spreadsheet so that you have access to them so you don't have to copy and paste and go to each one of your social media sites to get your URL. Once they're there, you can make them bigger or smaller, and you can change the alignment. I'm going to give you another tip here. Like I said, I was going to give you tips throughout. If I get this email and I look at it on my cell phone, when I'm scrolling down, looks pretty good. My car is pretty cute. When I scroll down and I get to the bottom, there's no social media snippet there. I am not going to scroll to the top of that and say, oh, I'm going to follow them on Facebook. I might, but I'm probably not. So let me show you a little tip. I'm going to take this social media snippet. I'm going to copy it because it's already set up. And then I'm going to take it and I'm going to drop it all the way to the bottom of my screen. I'm going to make it a little bit smaller. And now watch. I get this newsletter. It's awesome. I'm scrolling, I'm scrolling, I'm scrolling. Oh, I'm going to check them out on Pinterest. So add your social media snippet to the top and add it to the bottom and give them a second chance to connect with you on social media. Then they won't have to go back and it will always be on the top of their mind and they'll go, oh, I'm going to check them out on Facebook. So let's go over the pieces to this and then I'll show you how to send a broadcast and then we'll go in and take a look at more and answer questions. Banner, image, social media snippet, text area. Dividing line, image, text area with a link. Dividing line, video, button, dividing line, signature, social media. If you decide that you don't want a button in your email, just click in it and hit the trash can and hit delete. So there's other things you can play around over here, but as you can see, it's just drag and drop. You grab what you want and drop it in your email. Now, if I want to save this as a template, so tomorrow I can use it in my campaign, I'm going to hit Save as Template, and I'm going to call this August version so that I can remember it so I can delete it next week, and hit Save. Infusionsoft will scoop that up and put that in your templates. Now I want to show you how to send a broadcast, and then we'll entertain some questions. So I'm going to hit the Exit button and get out of the email builder. And I'm going to start all over again from my dashboard so you can see what it looks like when you just begin. So I decide I want to send my first broadcast. Going to hover over the Infusionsoft logo, CRM, not CRM, marketing, emails and broadcasts, click it one time. I'm going to hit Get Started. Now I already created my template, so I'm going to come to my templates. And here's a template that I made today. I think I made one in my drafts. I think this one is the one that I made in my draft, so I'll send a different one right now. Let's go over it. Logo, social media, video, content, button, content, image. There's a little poem that I wrote. Social media snippet, signature. Now I want to go ahead and send this. It's perfect. It's exactly what I wanted. So I'm going to hit Schedule or Send. And when I hit Schedule or Send, this little checklist is going to show up on the right-hand side. And it's going to let you know what's wrong with that email. Let me take the subject line out and hit Schedule or Send again. Uh-oh, there's no recipients and there's no subject line. So I'm going to come in and put in a subject line. I'm going to personalize it by hitting the merge field. And now I'm going to hit Schedule or Send. Subject line is now green, but there's no recipient. So I need to tell Infusionsoft who's going to be getting this email. When I click on recipients, I can either have some saved searches, and if you came to email build on the CRM yesterday, if you need the recording, let me know. We talked about saved searches. You can choose criteria and save a list inside Infusionsoft and say, okay, I want to send this to my May list. I want to send this to my newsletter list. I want to send this to my July list and my Just for Fun list. And you can choose specific lists. There's nobody in any of them, so that's awesome. So I'm just Xing those out. So you can have saved searches, or you can say, hey, Judy, this is going out to my entire list. How do I do that? If your newsletter is going out to your entire list, just hit the new search button right underneath the field and hit search. Don't choose any criteria, just hit search. As soon as you do, Infusionsoft will scoop up all your contacts and drop them in that recipient list, and you can hit send. Now, I don't want to send this to them because I don't want to spam anybody. I have lots of fake people in there, so I'm going to put newsletter list. I have 4 people in there, and that's who I want to send it to. Hit schedule or send, and now you'll see from is green, awesome. Recipients, awesome. Subject line, awesome. Date and time, awesome. Date and time, not awesome. This is if you want to send it at a specific date and time, like if I want to send it tomorrow at 2 o'clock. I'm just going to hit send now. And once I do, Infusionsoft will scoop up that group of people and send it off. It will automatically redirect to this page, which is your email broadcast report. And when that email is sent out, you'll see this little pie chart that will let you know who opened the email, who didn't open the email, who clicked on links, who complained, etc. If you want to learn more about this report, it's in our Help Center under Email Broadcast Report. So let's send another broadcast real quick and I won't go over stuff. Marketing, emails, and broadcasts. Get started. Choose my template. Choose the one that I sent today, that I made today. Looks great. Schedule or send. Need to choose recipients. I'm going to choose my newsletter list. Schedule or send. Hit send now and send it off. So if you have the email already created, it's super, super easy to go in, grab your group of people, send it, open up that email again, change things around, and send it to the next group of people if you have to change anything in it. This is a report that will automatically come out. Let me show you how to get to this report just in case you close Infusionsoft and you want to see how that email is doing. Infusionsoft logo, marketing, reports on the bottom. Click on it one time. We just sent a broadcast, so we're going to go to email broadcast. Super easy. This is the one we just sent out. I hit view, and then I'll be able to see if anybody opened that, etc. Abe usually opens it really quick for me so that you'll see that there's one open. Want to find out more about this report? Help Center, Marketing, Reports. On your dashboard, you also have a report. It's called All Email Stats. It's a little widget, and it will show you how many you sent out. If I do today, you'll see how many I sent out today. I did 2 separate broadcasts and 6. If you don't have this widget for some reason, let me show you how to get it. On your dashboard, hit Add Widgets. Look for the All Email Stats widget. Hit Add to Dashboard. Now it will show up on the left and it will take up a lot of your screen. So I'm just going to left click, move it over to the right, and now it takes up a little bit of space and I can see how my email is doing today. I can see if anybody clicked on any links. Wow, 4% click, that's awesome. I can see if anybody opted out. I can see if there's any complaints or if anybody bounced and didn't get that email. So I always have a challenge for you at the end of my webinars. Create an email template or create 2 if you're teaching ballet and you also do some personal training. Create those 2 templates, add a link, add an image, add a document, add a video, add your signature and see what that looks like. Send out that broadcast to yourself, save it to your template library, and have fun with the software. I like to tell people it's like driving your first stick shift car. You're going to mess up a couple times. You're going to put it in reverse instead of putting it in first gear, and you're going to grind the clutch a little bit. But that's okay because you're getting used to using the software, and you're going to get better and better and better, and pretty soon you'll be driving any stick shift car. I just got my Volkswagen Bug. It's not stick shift, but if it was, I'd know how to drive it because I can drive any stick shift car because I've practiced enough. So I'll answer any questions now. Someone said, can you show us how to get in tomorrow's webinar? Yes, I can. Let me show you. I'm going to go to our Help Center, which is found at help.infusionsoft.com. I'm going to come to the webinar tab. Once I click on the webinar tab, I'm going to come to Infusionsoft Basic Training and hit View All, and I can register right here on Campaign Builder Basic Training. Click here. And I don't see any other questions, which means either you guys are not completely engaged or I did such a good job that you don't have any questions, which would be even better. If you do have any questions, you feel free to email me at basictraining@infusionsoft.com. My name is Judy Miller. Bradley said my bug looks great. It's an awesome car. It is a 2005, and you would not believe the low mileage on it. It's just amazing. It's really exciting. And Christine said I did an amazing job, so thank you, Christine. And the bug I drove to work today with the top down, it was really awesome. So it's very exciting. I've wanted one since I was 17 years old. So it's been a long time coming. So thank you. I hope you guys will join me tomorrow. Tomorrow is the best webinar ever because I get to teach you guys how to use the Campaign Builder and how to automate your marketing, and I can teach you how to do it really easy. One more thing before I go. If you are not signed up for our Infusionsoft Small Business Success Academy, and Kyle, I signed you up this morning, so I hope that you got that email. See, I remember. If you're not signed up for our Small Business Success Academy, let me know and send me your app name and let me show you how to get your app name. If you're inside your Infusionsoft application, just come up to the very top, the address bar, and it's the 2 letters and 3 numbers. So after HTTPS, mine is HV202. Send me that inside the question box, and I will sign you up for our Small Business Success Academy. It's free, and it's awesome, and it has lots of really quick training in there, so you can get some help. If you hire somebody new, you always have access to email me, and we'll put that person in too. So thank you for joining me. I'll see you tomorrow on our Campaign Builder. Today's our 16-year birthday at Infusionsoft, so I have on my 16-year birthday, and we're going to have a big party this afternoon. So if you write me this afternoon, you better do it this morning because I'll be at our party. And thank you for being an Infusionsoft customer. Have a great day. Bye-bye.